Are you crazy? Big up Remeece though. Remeece, last night I was on your website.
Yes, sir.
You are definitely a super active artist. You're super active.
Busy.
Super active. Like, I ain't seen something like this. So what's the website? Say your website for them.
www.remeece.com. REMEECE.com. The only thing I sell on there is my music and my clothes. Because when people buy that, then it helps me to go on the street.
Oh.
I still gonna go on the street because a lot of time I'm jumping the trains anyway.
Damn, homie.
Yeah, rebel.
Yo, real rebel for real. Yo, we appreciate you taking your time to come here this rising.
Of course,
and
brother.
hear me. We're honored to have you on the show today.
Yeah, man, I'm honored to be here because usually I don't even say that word unless it's real people, you know what I mean?
Respect.
Because we're not honored to be nowhere unless it's the real places.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, you understand?
Hey, that's mad. That's
so when our people go on BBC and them nonsense, then you go there and be like, oh, I'm honored to be here. Stop the nonsense. I'm honored to be weird.
My brother, that's what I'm saying.
He's squared.
You done know. Yo, this is Mr. Don't Take the Vaccine, oh, big dog.
Yeah,
oh.
See.
Let's kick this off though, my brother.
Yeah, man.
So talk to us, man. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself, man. For those that don't know about you.
Yeah, so my name is Remeece. I'm a very humble guy. Most people didn't know me because I work in the clubs in Mayfair, and I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't take drugs. But I work in the clubs. So a lot of people are always confused with that. But I believe your subconscious is here and you can handle anything, and you're supposed to be where God put you. Like, God can put you in the most places where you're not going to expect. Because when I used to work in the clubs, I used to help a lot of youths out, a lot of them young youths out, because they always, ask me, why you don't drink, why you don't smoke? And I always, when I start explaining certain things to them.
How long you worked in the club for?
For years, man. I've been on the street, street promoter, because I got expelled from school. I was at school when I was a teenager back home.
Okay.
So I never, and then when I come to this country, I come to this country, my mother, I don't even want to tell this story, because every time I tell this story, I get really, I'm going to try and keep it. Cause every time I speak about this, I get real, I start having tears. Yeah. So, but anyway, I'm going to hold it. So, my mother, there was a trip, like a Christian trip, and a lady next door named Miss Pearly. So she have like a group of people that, like somebody from England, send her an invitation letter, but then you have invitation letter to come to England.
Yeah.
And my mother have 7 kids. I'm the youngest one.
Okay.
So Miss Pearly had one seat left on the plane.
Okay.
So Miss Pearly come to my mother and say, listen, I got 1 seat on the invitation letter. The invitation of a few people, about a handful of people. I can't remember exactly how much are we. And she said, listen, I'll give you a chance. Just use one of you with them to go up on the thing. So my mother,
Mad.
Yeah, man. So my mother select me. And when she select me, she never have no money, because my mother used to wash dirty clothes for people and send me to school and so we can eat some food. She used to do the cleaning. Like, this is the best job she ever get at Jamaica. When she was washing people clothes, after that she get a job, Scotiabank. A lot of Jamaicans know what Scotiabank means.
For the people that don't know what Scotiabank is, tell them
so
what it is.
Scotiabank is a bank, but my mother do the cleaning. Wash up the plate them at Scotiabank.
Okay.
Like, wash up the dirty plate them and, just like bring the people them breakfast and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's the best job she ever get.
Okay, yeah.
And bro, I'm fucked up. I'll try to keep it. So when she I don't want to. Yeah. So when she get that, she have to borrow. She had to borrow some people money. She had to borrow money to pay the plane fare. Okay. And to give me, I think about £300 as travel money.
So you got something when you're here.
Yeah, because you have to travel with money them time.
Yeah.
And I'm a local boy. So when I come to England, I went in the house in Clapham. and it was every one of us was staying at the house. But I think I spent about a couple of days in the house when I have to leave.
Why?
I don't even want to get into that because it was, I don't know, it was just a madness because I just come to England. I came August 2000.
Okay.
I come August 2000, 10th of August 2000. And I don't know what was happening in the house, but, you know, because me, I don't know. I just come on an invitation letter, I get 6 months stamp in my book. Like everybody else, every one of we get 6 stamp.
Yeah.
And so all of us was staying in the house. And then when we were staying in the house, you know, I had to leave because, you know, there was some friction going on. So I was sleeping in the street. And there was a, what do you call a road there again? There's a road in Clapham. You know when you go down Acre Lane, Brixton, Acre Lane?
Yeah.
Then when you go down from Brixton, from the McDonald's side, go down Acre Lane, you come to a traffic light. We come
left to right.
Road, yeah. So it's left. There's a bin chamber right there. So I used to bring my my suitcase and I sleep there.
Is that what you done?
Wow.
Yeah, man, I sleep there for.
Because the home was just too toxic.
No, I had to leave. I'm not gonna say why I had to leave, but I had to leave because.
We don't have to go into that still.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try and my story is mad and
you were by yourself.
By myself. So my brother was here at that time.
Yeah.
Because my brother came here, but my brother he bought a lot of weed and he doesn't look out for his money.
Okay.
So them mans was here because I'm from Newland in the ghetto. So them man gangster and all of these youths, them man are shooters, innit?
Yeah.
So they was on some different thing. And one of them get killed at Carnival.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got killed at Carnival. That's my brother. You know?
Sorry to hear that.
No, it's cool. That's a long time ago. And so my brother got deported because he's on that kind of mad shit. You see me?
Yeah.
So he got deported and stuff. So, but before that happened, one of my friend, Denise, you know what happened? Yeah, I got to work in mysterious ways. I was going to Brixton one day because even though I come here and I only have 300 pounds and I'm sleeping in the street, I still went and buy a chain at Brixton because, you know, you come here and you don't know nothing, you know, you're like, you want...
How much you pay for the chain?
About 150 pounds.
Damn, homie!
50%.
50% gone. But, you know, we are street youth, innit?
Yeah,
we are street youth.
And fitting in.
Yeah, man, we are street youth, so we know we are we know, me just happy so me there in England. Me not cry. Me just happy so me there in England.
Ain't never chain now,
yeah, man. I used to walk barefoot every Christmas because Christmas was a big deal at Jamaica, even though I don't celebrate Christmas. But it was a big deal, more bigger deal than now at Jamaica, where Christmas time everybody wear nice. Everybody wear nice trainers, sneakers. Well. We call it sneakers. Wear nice sneakers and you have nice clothes. But me and my brother them we usually just stay in the lane. Because we never have no money.
Okay.
Me and my brother them and my brother them, Sian and Lucasian and our little crew from down in our lane. Because we don't really have money, so we don't have a trainer, so we would usually just beat with slippers. We call it slippers. You guys call it flip flops, you know?
Okay. Flip-flops.
Yeah. So flip flop on your what you call it? I'm gonna call it boxers.
Boxers.
I'm gonna call it boxers, but we call it
what do you not call it?
What you call it again, man?
Briefs.
No, not brief.
Man said brief.
Brief for the short one. Yeah. What you call it, man? Anyway, you just wear your thing or a shorts or a cut off foot pants, you know, cut off foot pants and you know your beer back and you just wallet, you know, that doesn't even matter to you. So when I come to England, you know, as a youth. You know, I'm going to the shop and I see them jewelry shop and I see this shit. I say, me buy that shit.
It sucked you in, man.
Yeah, man. But me never stupid still, because I don't really, me just go upon the street and buy a box food.
Yeah.
Eat and me looking at the shop them. And like, you always see them have, like they said, job is here or job wanted or something like that.
Yeah.
But obviously I don't have my stay in the UK.
Oh, see.
But
cash in hand though.
Yeah, but I don't have no links.
Okay.
So I remember Denny's. There's this one of my friend Denny. She come from the same lane, and these people are like she live right next, like just like 2 seconds from me, but we live in the same lane. You guys call it road, but we call these lanes. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then he see me, she say Bunksy, because Bunksy is my street name in Jamaica. Because everybody in Jamaica have a nickname. Names are like nothing. This is why we don't tell people age, name, and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I get that.
You understand what I'm saying to you? My mother always say you have to keep something for yourself. So this is why a lot of people confuse. Oh, why you don't tell people this? Well, you need to know anyway. Type of shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, long story short, then he say, I say, yo, I tell her my situation. So she'd have a cousin named Carol. Carol was right next to where I'm sleeping in the bin. Chamber, And Carol have a hairdressing shop. So she said, tell Dennis my situation. And then he said, no. I live in a little room in Loughborough Junction, right? There's a Loughborough Junction, right down there, so Brixton. And she said, yo, we just come there.
Nice.
We can stay at Carol house. And she buy me food. She bring me there. Yeah, man. I swear to God.
Salute.
Swear to God.
Salute,
then
man.
one of my friend now, Shane find out say I'm here. So Shane make a phone call and get me. And one of them, what you call him thing there again? You know the thing, national insurance.
NI card, yeah.
NI card, but them time the NI card is the name. I'll never forget this. The name Charles Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Brother, I was Charlie Brown for years.
They say you
I was Charlie Brown for years.
Brown. That's real hustle.
Charlie Brown. We got Charlie Brown.
Brown.
I real something, man. Everything I'm telling you is true, man.
Yeah, I hear that.
So, did you go to school in Jamaica?
I got school in Jamaica.
You said you got kicked out?
I got kicked out of school.
Fighting?
For fighting. Because I wasn't paying. You know what happened to me? I found out that I could sing.
Oh.
No, like I can sing.
You can?
But what happened now, I make the beat with my hand.
Oh.
Like I make beat with my hand.
I love that.
And then I would be in the school and I'm disrupting the school. So what I'm doing now, I'm bringing the students when lunchtime. I bring them underneath the cellar or in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I charge everybody money to come and watch me.
Hey,
man been hustling from
because
early.
I never know.
Selling tickets from early.
Remember, sometimes my mother don't have money to send me to school most of the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have to eat.
Yeah.
And you have to eat a patty or a corn bread or a bula.
Yeah.
It's mad. It's mad. Mad.
Yo, shout out Remeece's mumsy, man. You get me? Man. God bless her, brother. God bless her, man.
Yeah. This is what I said when I speak about my mom. I don't really like this because it's so much shit. You know, everyone we have a story.
Yeah, of course.
But it's so much shit with my mother that when I start speaking, there's something naturally inside of me that it's too much for me to deal with. Brother.
Yeah, because you witnessed it. Yeah.
It's too much for me to deal with.
Damn, brother.
Yeah, man.
So when you came over here, you said obviously you were living on the streets for a bit. Then you went with Carol. Were you in contact with your mum during those times?
Yeah, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. That's because my family at Jamaica, they worry about me.
Yeah.
They worry about their children. I have 7 brothers and sisters, 5 brothers, 2 sisters. So everybody cause I'm the youngest one, so them say, Bunksy, all right, and they make sure them check up on me.
Was your household religious?
Yeah.
Yeah, what religion?
My brother is a Rastafarian.
Okay.
In Jamaica, everywhere you go, you see a church.
Yes.
Or you see Rasta. There's no divide there.
Okay.
Regarding religion.
Okay.
So this is why I'm happy I'm born in Jamaica because.
So what are you today? What do you class yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
I deal with God.
Yeah.
My background is Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
It's the closest thing to Muslim, I believe. But for me, I believe there's one God.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't believe, I know there's one God.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore, I don't think people should use any separation. And we know right from wrong.
Definitely.
And we imperfect human beings. So when somebody said to me, Jesus is God, Jesus is the Son, the Holy Ghost, I don't believe that. But Jesus is the Son of God for me. But at the same time, we're still in the same. We're still going in the same direction. So why are we fighting?
Yeah, I know. Even with that Jesus thing, I feel like the story of Jesus itself. He wasn't born like me and you. So there's no way we should aspire to be like someone that's not like me and you in general anyway. That's my thoughts on that whole Jesus thing anyway.
But the story, that's what I'm saying. Even if people don't believe in something, you gotta believe, if a story is great, why don't you work with the story?
Yeah, man.
I'm not saying you should. You understand? I'm not saying you should go, we've been lied to. We know our history has been tampered with.
Yeah.
But, let me hold something for myself. Because I'm creating my own history. You see, this is a problem a lot of people don't understand. Every human being come on here to create their own history. Whether you go back to Marcus Garvey, you go way back. Them people was creating their own history. And so we learn from them because they fight for us. Right?
Yeah.
But they're human beings as well. They have the same amount of time on earth like we.
Facts.
So,
but that's why I said with the Jesus, and you mentioned Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey is more like us. He was born through human way.
Yes, sir.
The story of Yeshua, it wasn't that.
Yes,
but if you know the real story, it was that. But the story they give us, it wasn't that.
Yes, sir.
I
understand that. But I start working at a place called Q Personnel with the National Insurance Card.
That's Charles Brown, yeah?
Yeah, man. I just come to England, so that was August, about September, October time, the time start get cold for me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Cool runnings.
Yeah, man. And Thingy give me a filler jacket.
Okay.
Dennis gave me a big puffy filler jacket.
Okay.
And that used to keep me warm. And I was working in Q Personnel, so I used to pick up the people, them rubbish. I was doing rubbish work in them early in the morning. They used to send me everywhere. Do rubbish, clean the street, recycling, every single thing. And it was the work. It was crazy, man, because it was so much work. But I was happy. I was getting like £150 a week.
Okay.
And I sent £50 to my mother.
Oh, nice.
And Denny's, now I'm paying the rent now. Because Denny's let me stay there now.
Nice.
So soon as I get the job, Denny's, because she was paying the rent for me.
Yeah.
And give me food and stuff. So as soon as I find the job and I get like, she wait till I get like the second week.
Hey, big her up, man. Give her a big up, man.
Denny's.
Give her a big up, man.
He's done a lot still.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Give her a big up, man.
Still in contact with her now? You know where she is?
Man. We are Jamaican, so even if we don't have your number and we see her, we're going to look for you. And then she live next to me in Jamaica, so the family.
That's good. That's
good. Big up, Dennis.
I rate her, man. I rate people like that, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
She helped me out,
Around those times then, so were you just literally just working, trying to find money for the bills, or were you kind of involved in the street elements of stuff and your friend groups? What were you going up to other than work?
I was more going a lot of karaoke, try to meet people.
So you were actually doing music those times as well?
Yeah, that's interesting because with the music thing, I used to go to auditions, but I feel like these people was biased against me with the audition thing.
What music was you doing? Sorry,
I was singing R&B. R&B, yeah. Yeah, you sing Joe.
Okay.
What's it called? My favorite Joe used to be
Joe. I remember Joe.
Joe. I remember Joe.
You know Joe?
Yeah, bro.
Just go drop me a song. I know Joe, the
man.
head guy.
Yeah, with the little beard.
Yeah, man, Joe with a little
Joe's
beard.
good,
man.
though.
He was good.
Yeah, Joe's one of the greatest, man. It's just because most of the songs nowadays is kind of, it's
ignorant.
not for me. Yeah.
I can't dig the new songs really.
Them time people used to have to be able to sing to be able to get the music out there.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why this is my calling and this is my journey and this is my job. The only difference with this job is my reward and my payment is from God.
Yes, man, brother.
That's how serious it is for me.
That's deep.
So
I respect that.
I'm gonna let you guys know. So I'll show you. Can I stand up? So this is a scar here in my stomach. I'm gonna explain why this is my calling.
Got gutted, man.
Nothing. No, man, cool. Me have only a scar, but that scar especially.
Okay, yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So this scar in my stomach, our appendix burst inside of me. when I was a teenager in Jamaica.
Okay.
And when it burst inside of me, I almost died. I was having a conversation with God. Like I don't even have a picture when I was a baby or when I was young, because that's how broke we was. You know, a lot of people have picture they can go back to and say, this is, you know, my mom didn't have a camera, my dad didn't have anything. We didn't have anything. So I saw my face and everything. You know, people usually say they see the light flash in front of them. Yeah. I really did. And I've been telling this story for years. And I said to God, save my life and I will serve you, because I was dying. So I was telling God, I said, Jehovah, save my life and I will serve you. So I'm always a good person, bro. I'm very kind. I don't know why I'm like that, but I'm kind and I'm caring. You know?
It's the qualities the Most High gave you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you know, basically God saved my life. Right? And remember, you make a promise to God, you got to fulfill it. Just the same way these people make a promise to Satan. This is why they're doing what they're doing now. Mm-hmm. My promise is to the Almighty God. But I always say, I'm not serving God because I'm doing things that I'm not supposed to do. And that always playing my mind over the years and over the years and over the years. And I'm like, oh shit, man. But I'm giving my family money. I use all of my money. I give my family. I help my people. I give, you know, I help people out with the money that I make. But March 2020.
It all changed.
Yeah. Let me tell you what happened in March 2020.
What was?
Not even, I'm lying. February 2020. I was in my bed sick. I was sick with a virus.
Okay. COVID?
I'm going to get to it. Don't worry. I went to hospital. I lost my sense of smell, taste. I was feeling sick. I was like, yo, I feel like I'm dying. And I went to the hospital. You know, I was struggling to walk, brother. Went to the hospital, them say, yo, you have a virus. It's not COVID, but I have all of the symptoms of COVID. Right? That's why there's COVID. And so they said, we can't give you no... What's that thing, man? Antibiotics.
Yeah.
Sorry, sometimes I'm slow with this shit. You can't give you no antibiotics because you can't cure viruses with antibiotics. Because I don't fucking know about antibiotics. You know what I mean? I just know that I'm sick. I need some whatever. So I'm like, you know, boom. So they send me home with nothing. Sick as fuck. So I go back. Send me home again. Book another taxi, brother. I couldn't sleep. So I'm drinking just ginger shots and stuff like that. You know? Soup, my body don't want it. I drink the soup, vomit out the soup. Oh. Yeah. And just ginger shots. So my brethren, Ryan, one of my best friends, came to my house, clean up my house for me, clean up my bed for me.
Yeah.
You know, make ginger shots and give me, and I keep drinking the ginger shots. Went back to the hospital. They give me antibiotics. Went back home, few hours, gone. Yeah, antibiotics. Make antibiotics cure it. And I remember speaking to my mother, and I said, I get the dream. So my mother always check up on me, you know what I mean? So I got this dream, brother. And the dream is this. Now let me tell you how the dream go. And this ain't even a dream because it was happening. Just like when I was dying. There was a light that surrounded me. And I feel like it lifted me off of the bed like that. It was scary, but it wasn't a nightmare. It was God telling me. Revelations. He showed me the scripture. I'm not lying. I've been speaking about this from February, bro.
Go on.
I'm the first person that telling people about the scripture. I said this scripture is going to trend. Revelations 13, verse 16 to 18. I get up after the dream. I'm going to tell a dream first. Revelations 13, verse 16 to 18. God said to me, you must go out and you must speak to the people. You must go out and you must speak to the people. Then I see another scripture, Revelations 14, verse 8 to 12. Those who take the mark will be destroyed. Brother, when I come off of the bed, I'm weak, you know. I write them down. I remember them quickly. Because you know when you have a dream or something like that. But this was no dream. So I went and I write them down on my phone. I'm going to call my mother. And I said to Mom, I said, Mom, don't cry. I'm going to tell you the exact word I say. The first words I said to my mom. I said, Mom, don't cry if I die doing God's work. Cry if I die not doing it. She said, son, what you talking about? I said, Mom, I have a journey. I said, I have a journey. I have something I have to do. And it's just, I tell her, I said, it is a scar in my stomach because she was at the hospital. My mother is the one who bring me to the hospital when the appendix burst inside of me. So she know what I mean. And she starts saying, you know, son, you know what happened to people who do things like this and blah, blah, blah. And I said, Mommy, remember what I say. Don't cry if I die not doing God's work. Cry if I die not doing it.
Powers.
Cry,
destiny.
Yeah. So I made sure she understand it. Repeat. I said.
Formations.
Yeah. I said, I'm going to come and see you guys in July because that might be the last time I ever see you guys.
Oh, emotional, man.
Yeah, man.
Mad.
Everything I said I did. I went to Jamaica July 31st. I go and speak to a lot of people. I go and tell the people what is going to happen. But when I was here, I went on the street. I feel like I was a different person because...
Well, born again? You feel born again?
I don't even know if that's a word. It's like, remember, go back to February and March, yeah? So February is when I had a dream and I had a conversation with my mother. And when I start speaking out. Then March is when I start going on the street. The first place I went was the Jamaica National in Brixton. To talk to my Jamaican people because I see everybody wearing masks and I see everybody running scared, which is cool because you know how the propaganda goes. These people dropping down dead on the street in Wuhan. These crisis actors dropping down dead in the street. Yeah. And I said, people, you know,
the biggest
this
bullshit.
is our lives. People, yo, don't come near me. But my Jamaican people wasn't doing that. They was a bit standoffish, but I understand my Jamaican people. You know, we suspicious of people and we're rebellious. This is why we don't tell people our business. You understand me?
It's in your nature.
So yeah, so it's in our nature. So whenever Jamaican people come abroad and we see each other, we show each other love regardless. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? And yeah, so that's how my journey started. I just started speaking to people on the street until I went to Hyde Park. I'm trying to find people like me. So I went to Hyde Park. The first time I went to Hyde Park, you know, I found out about this place called Speaker's Corner. I didn't know about Speaker's Corner.
Yeah, man. The legends are made, man.
Yeah, man. Found out about Speaker's Corner and see a lot of people there and I start talking to people. Then the next time I go there, you know, I'm trying to build contacts. Because I'm ready for this.
The first time you went to observe, second time you went to just network.
Yeah, and no, I was networking first time as well.
Okay.
And somebody posted a flyer, you know, so protest. So I went there, and then...
Was it a protest about the vaccine at the time?
Against the vaccine.
Okay, yeah.
Brother, the amount, it was mad, because when I posted on my Facebook, and people say, you're a murderer, you're going to kill people. You know how it was last year, March, April, and May. Yeah. It was mad. People were slandering me, but I'm such a rebellious person. I'm like, yo, all right, cool. You want to tell me I'm murdering people? All right, cool. Because me know, me get the dream. God give me the vision. Revelations 13 verse 16 to 18. Without the mark, you cannot buy or sell. Whether you're rich or poor, they will put the mark in your forehead and your right hand. This is the number of a man. The number is 666. Then you start learning about the health passport early. I start learning about the health passport in April. Yeah. The health passport, God is showing me all of the vision. He's pointing me. This is what I tell people. Don't send me any videos. Don't send me any videos. Just post them on your page. Because God worked with me differently. He will show me what I need to get. And I will put them together because I usually use logics and common sense and do my own study in my own way. You understand what I mean? So I connected the health passport to Revelations 13 verse 16 to 18. And then I connected the people who taking the vaccine, or these vaccines, which are not vaccines, to Revelations 14 verse 8 to 12, which is basically telling you those who take these vaccines will be destroyed. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
definitely.
So that is why I'm on the street every day, and people can't understand it. Some people say
it's not for everyone to understand, though, is it?
Yes, sir.
It's not for everyone to understand, and that's just what it is, bro.
True, brother.
You're talking profit talk, brother. To be fair, you're saying dreams and stuff because I can relate to it.
It's mad.
I can relate to it because there's some things you can't explain.
Yeah.
And it's not for everyone's ears, but you continue your works anyway.
Exactly.
It's like if I was Noah and I said to the rest of the world, "Yo, there's a flood coming." Everyone's gonna think I'm crazy.
That's the next connection.
Let me go start building my boat now. 3 years later, the boat is half built. You're gonna come back and look at this boat. You're either gonna believe me right there and then, or you're definitely gonna think about it though. Because if I'm so serious to still be here working on this boat, and I told you 3 years ago, you're gonna think about it correctly, my brother. So you hear me?
You see how like-minded people move.
Yeah.
Because that's the next thing I was gonna talk about. Noah.
Mad.
Yeah. and Job. Because there's a little part of me, because I can never connect myself the same way as Job, because Job was not doing what I was doing. He was doing way better than me. He's way better than me, Job. But there's a part of Job which is me, because I said I will sleep on the street, homeless, if because I know these government's gonna come for me. But I will sleep on the street. I will sleep in a prison cell. I know you probably hear me say this sometime. And I said, people should stop being possessed by their possessions. The worst possession you can be possessed by is your image. Once you remove your image...
Vanity.
It's
destruction of the soul, brother.
Whatever people say to you doesn't mean anything. This is why I will go in a train by myself. I will go on the street by myself. I will go anywhere by myself, and I will stand in front of a crowd of people, and I will tell them, stop being hypocrites. You go into the clubs without a mask, which you should.
Yeah.
And you get drunk and you let yourself loose around people exchanging particles. But then the next minute you leave, and then you go and put the mask on to go back on the train.
Get out of here, man.
I can't respect you for that.
Get out of here with that, man.
And then you go and post on your social media, oh, I'm a strong woman, I'm a strong man. What does strong mean? You're strong in the gym. You understand, man? So this is how they can understand why I'm so free, because I'm not possessed by my possessions anymore to that extent. Because I realized a couple of days ago I'm still possessed by my possession in some ways, because a woman said something to me.
What she say? What did you check?
Maybe she said something to me that she left a comment. She said, "You're always posting white kids."
Oh. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Smokey saying, yeah? Go ahead.
She said, "You're always posting white kids."
Black woman said that, I take it, yeah?
Yeah, black woman.
Okay, go on.
white kids and white people. Oh my God. Brother, I'm going to tell you what happened last year. I always say, when this march started, this movement started with about 5-7 people.
Is that with foot soldiers?
No,
okay.
That's stand up.
Okay.
7 of us. 7 of us decided that we're going to sit down in a room. I'm not going to call these people names, but you know yourself. Big up. Sit down in a room. And we're going to go on the street and we're going to take this to the people. So we start marching to the people locally.
Yep.
How this movement got big is when we went inside a place, Morrison's, in Peckham. I said, guys, let's go inside. Past security. Security was trying to stop us. We're like, fuck this now. We went inside Morrison's and that one went mainstream media. All over mainstream media calling us names and all that shit. That went mad. So some people start finding us now. What are these stand-up people? This is how the people start finding us. Because we went to the people. We didn't go to the mainstream media. Because, like I always say, I don't recognize the mainstream media.
Yeah.
I don't recognize a government. Any government or mainstream media that can commit the highest treason against its own people should not be recognized and therefore does not exist.
They shouldn't exist.
How can you exist if you're gonna? How can I recognize you when you're committing such a high treason?
Pushing propaganda.
Yeah.
At the highest degree.
At the highest degree. How can I even listen? Like it's like I like being lied to. Why? I'm like, people, why do you go inside why do you pick up the papers? Why do you pick up the Metro? Why do you, even if they're giving it for free, why are you picking it up?
Because they lost connection with other people. And the only connection to reality is through the TV now, which is a false reality.
Exactly. And this is the thing a lot of people don't understand with me. Brother, I come on your show, bro.
Powers.
I come on your show. I could have been on CNN. I got the fucking letters from these people.
Yeah,
the emails.
I believe it, bro.
I could have been on CNN, BBC.
You got 100 eyes on you.
Yeah. You know what it is, brother? I tell them this. And people, for everybody listening, stop being excited to go on these things. Stop getting excited to go on BBC and all of these places. Oh, I need to put my makeup on and get my makeup done. I'm going on BBC. I'm going CNN. Oh, thanks for having me, guys. What the fuck is wrong with you people? The only peoples the peoples have is the peoples themselves. This is the people, this show right here.
Powers, man.
But a lot of people are confused. Because now people, they don't understand. I said to BBC and these places, I said, sign my document.
What document is that?
My document. Number 1, you can't edit nothing I say.
Bad.
You can't censor nothing I say.
Bad.
You have to pay me a percentage of the revenue you make.
Big man too.
From me being there. I will bring 1 or 2 of my representative, which I will bring Dolores Cale and I will bring Mike Eden. You know they ain't gonna want that problem. And what was the next thing I said? And eartime. I'm gonna tell you how much eartime you need to give me. You want to speak? I'm a nobody, brother.
Yeah, but you gotta let them know what your rules are as well.
But no. But this is what people don't understand. When I say I'm a nobody, people don't get it. We are the people. These people are nothing.
Yeah.
All you need to do is stop watch them and they're gone.
Facts.
All you need to do is stop complying and they're gone.
Facts.
But people are so caught up in the matrix, they don't get it. They're like, people think, who the fuck does he think he is? He's making these demands. Who the fuck decide who make my demands?
Innit? What do you mean?
Right, brother?
Yeah, but you know how the game goes if you don't make them demands.
Alright.
Come on.
Alright.
You have to make sure it gets patterned, bruh.
Alright.
You know they twist things.
This is the show that everybody should be supporting. This is one of the shows, right? But guess what? Some people wait for you to explode before they come and support the thing. But then these are the same people who are like, yeah, we need to support local businesses. Yeah. So why are you not supporting the real people? You gotta build these people. You gotta build the real people.
But thank the Most High, the real people are coming to us because real recognize real, to be fair.
Yes,
so it is what
but
it
we
is.
need to get most of these people who say, you know, you're woke or you're awakened. If you're awakened, when I ask for you to follow this, why are you taking so long? Just click.
Yeah. But not everyone got your mindset, my brother.
No,
That's the
real.
truth. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone thinks like on a higher frequency. Not everyone. It doesn't matter how woke they claim to be.
True.
Because it's in the actions. It's never what you
Yes,
say. People can preach all day long, but if they don't behave the same way,
Exactly.
it's irrelevant, man.
Exactly. And, you know, for the next part, because a lot of people need to understand why I am the way I am, and why I tell people, respect the people who started this movement in the UK. Respect them, because the shit that we went through, a lot of people scared to go through that shit. Remember last year when everybody was running, I was walking on the street and people walking over the other side. Don't want to walk near me, bro.
They're scared to be seen.
No, they're scared of a virus. Remember?
Oh, get out of here, man! Sorry, that's gone out my head. Sorry.
Yeah, I remember we was marching and people throwing hot water from the top of the building, throwing eggs at us. Oh, the slander was crazy, brother. It makes me mad. It makes me like, you see, like when I just come in the studio, I'm like, yo, when I hear the song, I'm like that. Then I'm like, yo, listen, fuck. Because sometimes I remember about 20 people was marching with, right? Because the numbers went from 7 to 20 and then keep rising.
Mad numbers.
I remember when we had 20 people and I said, Nacho, I'm calling the name now. I said, Nacho, I said, Joss, come in the road. A lot of people walking on the sidewalk. I said, come in the road. There was a bus behind. Come in. I said, come in the road. And we blocked the fucking road with 20 people. Some of the people was, you know what I mean? They don't want the problem. It's new. Yeah. They're freedom fighters, but you know they're not ready for that yet. Just like when we went inside Morrison's and we're like, yo, we went inside Morrison's fearless. I said we gotta be fearless. You know, people like Remeece. When that video came out from Morrison's, when I start getting phone calls when I'm in Jamaica. I remember I was with my mother's house. And one of my friend, Aki, this time Aki wasn't on the journey yet. He was just watching what I'm doing. And Aki, I got a message here. I'll get the message for you because this is important.
Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly what I said to Aki. Because people now scared. I'm telling you, everybody now brave in a million, 2 million people. Everybody brave now. But who was brave when it was 7? When it was 10, when it was 20, when it was 40, it was 50. Do you understand what I mean, brother?
I know.
This is why I said the people have to respect the people who started this movement. The people who really fucking went out there and take it to these satanic people. And this is why I said, like, they cannot. You put me in a prison, what do? You restrict my movement. But my freedom is here.
Yeah, man.
You're only restricting my movement, like I'm here right now.
You're restricting the machine only.
Yeah, you're restricting my movement. All right, you know, just do what you want to do to me. It's cool. Like I can't stop you from doing. Like, they killed the president of Tanzania.
I heard.
They killed the president of Haiti.
I heard.
Every president that speak out against this, they killed him. 2 assassination attempt.
I see that. The Madagascar one.
Yes, sir.
That's disgusting, man. Disgusting behavior, man. Disgusting.
No, but what do you expect from this? I'm gonna I'm gonna show it to the camera, brother. Yeah. I'll show it to the camera. This guy is like, he's one of the most solid person I've ever met in my fucking life, man. One of the most solid person. Yeah. So this is, where's the camera?
Right there.
We need to put it closer. So, you see these people?
Oh, down there. To that, yeah.
Focus.
There you go.
Yeah. That was the first thing that went.
Wow.
This was the first thing that the mainstream media picked up on when about 7 of us went inside Morrison's and Peckham. You see the message, my brother said?
Only 7.
Yeah, man.
They made it sound like an elite of team people.
Yeah, the rest of the people went to the side. They didn't want to. They were scared to come in. 7 of us. I think me, Carl, Sandra, Nacho, Joss, and a couple more people. This is what my brethren said. I read it out to you. Because this is when they're talking on the news and they say, oh, we need to find this guy and lock him up. Yeah. My brother said, my brother, I love the passion and drive, but be careful. This is 11th of August. No, 10th of August. 10th of August. And I respond next day because I'm in Jamaica, so I don't have my phone all the time.
Okay.
Please just rethink about it. No, but that's my brother.
I heard that still.
I'm sorry. I remember these times was not like now. These times was when everybody's against us in the worst way. Even people who join us now was against us. You understand what I'm saying to you?
So
and I said, rethink what, bro? I said, you scared because they're writing fake news? I said, if we all gonna be scared, we might as well stop the talking on social media and give up our freedom.
Mad.
Yeah.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah, man.
Can you tell us why you are against the vaccine, in your words?
First of all, none of these are vaccines. These are gene therapy.
Mad.
These got a lot of liquid crystals inside of it. This is why they're shutting down business. They want a cashless society.
There you go.
It's about the Great Reset. And with the Great Reset comes the social credit system, which means, I'll just break it down in a very simple form. If you say something that they don't like on Facebook or any social media platform, and you go to buy something with a microchip in your right hand of your money that you're working for them, because you won't have a business no more. They're gonna just stop you from buying whatever you're buying until you apologize. That's a simple. I'm giving you. You know when scientists and doctors come and they're using these scientific words, I use logic's breakdown and common sense to people.
You know what, brother? I love the fact that you brought the community together.
Yeah, man.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. And I know a couple of your supporters, like we were saying, Mal B3,
Yeah,
Salim
man.
Moon. They are dedicated people, bro. They're out with you on the streets. Are they foot soldiers for freedom?
Yeah, man.
Who's involved in foot soldiers for freedom? And what
Everybody, even yourself.
is it? What involved, yeah.
Because foot soldiers for freedom means anybody who go out on their foot and cover the truth. And you guys always out there covering the truth. Speaking the truth.
Okay.
So that's what foot soldiers for freedom means. You know, it's not just a few people. It's everybody who go out there and go on the foot. This is why we focus on mostly outreach, because the most powerful source to reach the people is outreach.
What do you make of the nurses, brother, that are pushing this thing as well? Are they uninformed or are they
Which
stupid?
ones? Like Kate Shirimani?
Yeah.
They're not misinformed. They're definitely informed.
What are the ignorant nurses then? Like, don't they have a clue about this whole message that you're pushing at all?
It's like the people in the church are a lot of Muslims who is practicing. They're gonna be the last ones to see what's happening. You know why? Because God give us signs and He give us senses. But sometimes we with a lot of Christians and Muslims and people from religious backgrounds, they use the scripture said, give to Caesar what is for Caesar, which means these people coming around with a vaccine to protect us all.
Yeah. But it's theirs. So give back to them.
No, but what they mean by that is we're living in Rome. Let's do what the Romans do.
Jesus said that, innit?
Exactly.
When they tried to catch him for tax evasion.
Exactly. But
Okay,
this is what the people don't understand.
Yes.
This is what the people don't understand.
Yes. Come back to me. Sorry.
God give you senses, and you can't just live on one word, because there's so many words in the Bible. But we know right from wrong, and we know the signs. So also give us signs. If I'm in your studio right now, brother, I have the most ultimate respect and principle.
which you came with.
But if you take out a knife to stab me, I have to start defending myself.
Come on, dude.
But a lot of people not understanding that. So when they see this and you go on the line, you tell them Revelations 13 verse 16 to 18 is happening right now. They will put the mark in your right on the forehead. What they don't understand is one shot is a spike protein. The second shot is the monoclonal. Is a monoclonal. The third shot is a nuclear capsid. And the fourth shot is a pre-fusion conformation. This is why they're making... Yeah. This is why they make... When I was telling people for months it's going to be 4 shot, they was laughing.
Yeah.
I said they're going to use the 5G towers and the magnetic frequencies. Remember, these are magnetoproteins.
Yeah.
So once it's inside of you, and they turn these things on, and when 80% of the population get it, and they start trial it. You remember when the birds was dropping down dead last year, April?
Yeah.
They was trialing the 5Gs.
Oh, yeah, I remember actually.
They was trialing the 5Gs.
Wow.
Now the people are the trials.
Yeah. So more metal in your body.
Why you think a lot of the people are
magnets are sticking to their arms?
Yeah, why you think?
And lights are lighting up.
And a lot of these people have the placebo. The ones who have the placebo, congratulations. But they will put the real one inside of you.
Yeah.
So what's the plan for us normal people then?
We're the ones who's gonna inherit the earth. They're making concentration camps to put a lot of us in. People like myself. I'm ready. Like I said, it's crazy. People don't get it. People think you're trying to be some superhero. This is happening.
I won't say you're being a hero. I'll just say you just know what's right and what's wrong, brother.
Exactly.
It's not about being a superhero. It's just right and wrong.
Anybody who's trying to be famous for this, you fucked up.
A lot of people show themselves.
Anybody want? Like I said, look what happened to the presidents who didn't lock down. Who am I? I'm just this dude who get up every day and go on the street and go do my thing and encourage people to go and do the same.
When you disrupt these vaccine camps, how do the police get onto you, try to even arrest you?
All the time.
How do you maneuver through that?
Have you been arrested?
7 times.
In the last year?
Yeah, man. 7 times. Been arrested 7 times since this. One of the arrests was that's one that was the funniest one. The one outside the BBC. We went to BBC 3:30 in the morning. This is how dedicated we are to this shit. And people think, you must be, why are you making, never disturb the silence unless you can improve it. You guys don't understand some people don't understand what we're doing. When we went to the schools, because we know we have to be ahead of these people. We have to be ahead of these people.
You was going there before the schools closed, I remember.
Oh, hell yeah. We've been going there since, if you go way back. Because, all right, I'm going to give people Facebook. Foot Soldiers for Freedom on Facebook.
Okay.
When you go there, you'll understand how long we've been doing this.
Mad.
Right? Go back to Stand Up X.
Yes.
They removed so many of their pages.
Why?
Because Stand Up X was the people who was starting the protests and blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
If they didn't remove some of them things, you will see some shit that Instagram and Facebook remove.
Okay.
From the beginning.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, man.
I bet.
But we've been going at the schools.
How do parents feel about that? Any parents confronted you at the schools since you've been going there?
We get confrontation from everybody. But, brother, is this thing inside of me where I'm not a tough guy, bro. I'm not no gangster. I can't fight. I always tell people I can't. Some people train to fight, right? You might swing and knock me the fuck out and break my jaw. Yeah. I never tell anybody I'm this big tough guy, but there's this thing inside of me that nobody can take away from me. It's like once I go there to do the work, I'm doing God's work. I can't see you. Is that my eye shut, bro? I can't see you, bro. You know, you're a big dude. Cool. I can't see you, bro. It's hard to really explain. I'm doing a work. I'm doing a work for God. You don't exist at that point.
Respect.
It's like, you get stabbed and you're in the moment, or you're fighting and you're in the moment, and you get stabbed, but you don't even know you get stabbed. Yeah. until you go home and you cool off and you're adrenaline. You're like, one clap, get stopped. Stitch it up. You understand what I mean? That's how it is when I'm on the street and when I go to do God's work.
Did FootSoldiers for Freedom start from this pandemic, or was it before that?
No, FootSoldiers for Freedom, we started it we came up with the idea. So when I came back from Jamaica, before I came back from Jamaica, the movement started getting infiltrated.
I bet though.
August 1st, they bring this big protest in Trafalgar Square with David Icke and all these people. I was in Jamaica at that time.
What was the campaign then? It wasn't obviously the vaccine.
No, man, it's always against the vaccine.
Okay.
Everything.
What's your thoughts on David Icke?
I love David Icke. Yeah, I love David. You know, for me, I'm like this. Until you show me that you're not who you say you are, then I gotta love you for doing this. That man is woken up so many millions and millions, probably even billions of people around the world. You know, whether you're a Freemason or whatever people class people as are, you know, I don't know that. This man has been doing this and saying it way before me and you. And he's bringing so much things to our attention. You understand what I mean? So I'll sit in the room, brother. How many times we sit in the room with evil people and we don't know? We go Tesco and we go these places who are part of the agenda. We still go and spend our money there. Yeah. It's like one girl telling me, "Oh, you're trying to make money off this shit," and I'm like, "Okay, cool. I just check. You just post on Instagram. You bought a Louis Vuitton bag. How much my T-shirt costs?" But I'm the guy actually out there fighting for you and your family, and you say you walk. Even if I sell a T-shirt for fucking £300, I'm not selling a T-shirt for £300. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'll get the concept. Yeah.
Who deserve to sell? Like, my clothes is more expensive than Louis Vuitton, but you can't see it yet.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
My T-shirts now. I came up with this when I just started this hoodie, and because of everything that I put on it, because I don't know these things, brother. I never run a clothing line before. The 777, 10 step ahead of the devil. My logo, you know, every writing that you put on your clothes, the prices go up. So I was just trying to create something, and then for the price that I was paying, I had to sell it for that. So people, "Oh yeah, he's selling his hoodie for this price and blah blah blah." I'm like, you guys are full of Louis Vuitton bags and shit like that.
Listen, tell them where they can buy your clothes from. Tell them now.
My website, www.remeece.com, REMEECE.com.
Make sure you take that in, people.
Yeah, man. But the point I'm trying to make is this: you say you know, say what you do and do what you say. Understand what's going on. We have to support. On my website, I'm trying to get people to go off grid. That's part of my plan. Remove yourself from the birth certificate.
How would you do
because
that?
The birth certificate is a fraudulent document.
How would you remove yourself from the birth certificate?
Go on my website again, guys, and go to birth certificate fraud. It's explained very simple. A man called Carl. Amazing. But I'm going to give you just a simple basic. Go and register yourself as a limited company, your name. So this is Powers for Breakfast Limited. So now you're a limited company. I'm a limited company. And then you do the deed poll. When you do the deed poll, somebody send you a letter. Because remember, your company now is dormant. So if they send you a letter to Powers for Breakfast Limited, right? Who are they sending the letter to within the company?
It's going to be what's on the birth certificate.
Because I'm the only one in my company.
Yeah. Okay.
You understand? So I'm a sovereign being. So who are you sending a letter to within the company? When people go and watch the video, they will understand what that means. You know.
Make sure you go check that video out, people.
Yeah, man.
On Remeece.com, right?
Yeah, man.
Birth certificate
fraud.
Okay.
Everything on my website is carefully selected, man. I don't put all of the conspiracy. I select the things so people, when you go there, you know exactly what you're getting. Everything I do is I do it for a reason and a purpose.
What's your thoughts on vaccine shedding?
That's alive. That's really happening.
It's really happening, yeah.
Luigi Warren is one of the founders of the mRNA vaccine technology. Mm-hmm. He recently made a post on Twitter that the vaccine does shed because they do their do their testing and stuff like that, and he found that it's actually shedding from one person to another.
Sorry, what do you mean shedding?
Shedding is like spread.
So if you get the vaccine and I'm near you, it will come onto me.
It can come onto you
through like air, same way the viruses and these things get around.
Saliva.
Particles.
I don't even know that. I don't even know about.
Or radiation.
Because remember, this is
what?
I would say radiation,
okay.
because you can't catch a virus and you can't pass a virus on to somebody. Let me tell you something, right? Look up Koch postulates, Robert Koch. Koch postulates, and you understand the benchmark of a virus. These people are very smart. What they do now, after Koch postulates. So let me explain Koch postulates. So, viruses are excretions of toxic cells, right? This is why they need to promote healthy eating, like follow Dr. Sebi. Yeah. This is why we need to follow these people.
Rest in powers.
You understand what I mean? So, a virus needs a host cell. Because we have trillions of viruses inside of us. So it needs a host cell. Once it leaves the host cell, it becomes an inert substance. Inert means dead. You understand what I'm saying to you? So when they say, I can live outside for 4 hours or a few more hours, it's bullshit. This is part of the condition. To tamper with real science.
The virus needs a host. Is that what you said?
Which one of the viruses is it if it's not isolated? Because they cannot isolate it.
How can
if you go and check and they say yes, isolated, they're gonna who isolated it? They're gonna say it's a third party. Who the fucking third party? In Canada, in Alberta, Canada, the other day, I don't remember the guy's name. He was in court, exposed them. The judge couldn't give a document of the virus being isolated. So when you go on Google right now and they say, oh, it's isolated. So this is what people do. Oh, let me check this guy. Google. If you go and check any doctors and professors and scientists who are speaking out, guess the first thing you see? Every single one of them. Anti-vaxxers spreading misinformation. Every single one of them. Yep. But this is the thing. They cover every basis. Yeah. Google, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. All of these people are under the same umbrella. Yep. So when you go on Google and you say, like I told somebody to check Robert Malone, that first thing she Google, Robert Malone is fake. Look, Google said it's fake. I'm like, guys, you know who sponsors fact checkers?
It's like ABC, bruv. It's 1 + 1 = 2.
Crazy. Follow the fucking money, man.
Yeah, follow the money.
That's it.
Follow the money, man.
The same people who are oppressing and doing this wickedness.
And they do SEO
on all of those.
Exactly.
And they do SEO.
Fact checkers, bro. They run rioters. Rioters are the people who do the who do the what you call these people again? Crisis actors.
Crisis actors. Yeah.
Yes.
They have money. They have shares in these pharmaceutical companies.
Yep.
So you go into Google you gotta go to alternative media. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people who's gonna televise this revolution is the people themselves. You can go to Google. Some people say, "Oh yeah, you get your information from Google." Don't you have Google Map? So when you're going somewhere, you use Google Map, innit? Yeah, we need to use these people as well. But like I said, God give you a brain to think for yourself, so you know what to use and what not to use, and you know what is fuckery and what not is fuckery.
And not just look at the first headline.
Exactly.
See, you're out on the streets regularly, yeah?
Every day.
Okay. What's the worst scenario you've been in that you thought, mate, that could have got sticky?
I've been in so much, brother. Oh, the woman that attacked me. The woman who attacked me, I went home and I cried. That's on my Instagram as well.
She attacked you?
She attacked me. Yeah, she B&Q, Old Kent Road. If that woman find out who I am yet, and this is coming from my heart, I don't do political correctness. Because if I feel like you're full of shit, I will just say, fuck you. And I don't beg friend from people. You know, I'm always telling people that. Like, don't come at me like that, you know what I mean? I'm sending a sister love.
Oh, nice.
I went home and I do a video and I send the sister love. Because everybody was like, yo, Remeece, take her to court, blah, blah. I'm like, no. God is not telling me to do that. There's a spirit that tell me. Let me tell you what happened. So we went in B&Q. The video is there. And you know what we do? We record. Because I'm recording our children giving out the leaflets. Keely's 2 sons. And T was there. A girl named T, her son was there. Francesca was there. Sandra was there. And Jennifer was there. And we went just doing our usual outreach, and we was giving in the B&Q, you know. And I was recording Keely's son giving out the leaflet to a man, and the man take the leaflet, and you know, the youth them happy, you know, look, baby youth them, you know. And I just see this woman just start charging down, but I thought she knew me and she was come give me a hug. Sorry, and she have some railing in her hand that she buy, and she does lick in my face.
What?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. She kind of big as well.
Why?
She have a baby son. May I tell her? She have a baby son next door, and she have a daughter probably teenager, son probably 7 years old. And she let me, I said, sister, I said, what is? And then she come again and lick me again. Someone comes and while I'm on her cup. Even then, brother, I'm not trying to hurt the woman, because I could grab her hand. You understand? I hurt the woman, you know what I mean? I grab her jacket just to like keep her off of me, and try and keep her at a distance, because she was still, don't record my son. If you're going B&Q, brother, the aisle long. The woman all the way, the woman just passed by, brother. She know I'm not trying to record nobody, but what I found out after I found out that she am probably one of the people with me was, you know, somebody must have said something about don't put mask on your son. Because usually I do things different. You understand? I usually try to bring the people in and talk to them. I don't like to shout, take the mask out. I like to like educate the people. And the sister just come off of me, you know. And she was still trying to wrestle with me, and I'm like, no, sister, I'm not recording your son. I'm recording our little youth, them and blah blah blah. And I don't know, when I you know, police call, and you know, she was, even though I'm still trying to, I'm like, I was concerned for the little youth, brother. I was concerned for the little 7-year-old youth seeing this. Brother, you know, if you're a youth, because at that age we don't forget nothing, you know, brother. If you see a man grab your mother or eat your mother, brother, that's what you're gonna remember. And never fuck with a man's mom. Don't fuck with people's mom. Do you understand, man? And don't let the youth see that. So I'm like, I'm worried about the youth, brother. So when I reach home, I don't know, there's something that's come over me, and I just like when I was speaking about my mom. When I say I don't want to speak about my mom too much, because I get too emotional. That's kind of feeling come over me, and you know, I went and I told people, you know, do not send any bad energy to this woman. Because sometimes I'm in the mood where I'm like, yo, fuck every one of you. Or, you know, fuck the people taking the vaccine. You know, if only for, you know, we all get like that sometimes because we know the truth.
You do get like that.
Yeah.
You know, now you're saying all this shit. When I've watched your live, you are very direct.
Very direct.
Yeah, man, very direct. You're not this person. You're not different, but you're definitely...
I got every kind of elements. I got every kind of elements, you know, with me, like every one of us. But I just believe that how can I be anybody else? Like when I said don't take the vaccine, people expect me to say don't take the vaccine. I'm fucking Jamaican. I'm an African. Every Jamaican is a fucking African.
Don't take it.
Don't take it. You learn my language. Why should I learn yours?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? So, when I go out there, I just, sometimes, obviously to communicate with the people, I got to speak. I speak like this. I'm speaking, English so people can understand. So we can bring the people. But sometimes when I'm ready to speak my language, I'm Jamaican. I'm proud. I'm not a British man. I'm Jamaican, and that's that. Do
you have plans to go back to Jamaica?
I have plans to go back to Africa.
Oh, bad man.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
COVID. What's your thoughts on COVID in general, though?
My thoughts on COVID.
Yes,
brother.
Is it legit? Is it legit or not?
I'll let you talk.
First of all, this virus have a 99.97 survival rate.
Yeah.
So the only conversation the people should have, the only pandemic is cancer and real and a more serious thing. This ain't no pandemic. This is a plandemic. This is why they want to have a cashless society and take away everybody's stuff.
The Great Reset.
You understand? The Great Reset. So, when they come with all of this COVID stuff, I'm like, you need to isolate. You need to isolate it in a laboratory first properly. It shows the document that it's actually really isolated. Shows who isolated it, and stop the messing around, because we know why you're playing all of this game and you're buying out everybody. Because we have trillions of viruses in our body, right? Mm-hmm. So you say we have one of them. So which one is it? If you don't isolate it, you understand? I can tell this is an iPhone, isn't it? You know what I mean? Because the right on my hand, right? That's all. Can't see it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. People. Yeah, go on.
I saw Piers Morgan. Sorry, Piers
Corbyn.
Yes, Piers Corbyn.
Yeah.
My bro. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that latest shenanigan that I saw?
I'm going to tell you my honest thoughts.
Talk to me,
because
man.
I don't beat around bush. I don't beat around bush. We here for what? We're going to be, 2 hours or something? Over 2 hours? No, if you edit this, and you get 3 minutes out of this. What else did I say? Because sometimes I'll explain things, but I was privy to a meeting 2 weeks before that, and I spoke about this publicly. I wasn't even supposed to be in the meeting, because I don't like meetings. I don't even like phone calls. Aki brought me to the meeting, and there's about Steve, 7 of us in the meeting. Right, this meeting was in Tower Bridge, and we was just talking about how we can improve what we're doing and blah blah blah, and and there was a scientist guy there who said they're creating this thing to remove the spike protein from the human body. So it was a very interesting meeting. But Steve in the meeting, Steve who organized the meeting, Steve said, and they call him Master Steve. He's good with the common law. Steve said, "Oh, can we get some money to fund what we're doing to, So Pierre said, "Oh, he was approached by 2 guys who offered him about 10 grand. If he get the money, he's gonna give some of the money to Steve them. These guys who's doing this thing." That's what I remember from that. Then 2 weeks after I saw that video came out.
Oh, okay. I see.
Been chopped and screwed.
Of course.
But
of course.
Let me tell you something. And I always been telling these people something, but everybody got their own mind. I said, don't speak to mainstream media and be very vigilant on the street. If Piers really went there to take money and pocket it for himself, and because if people offering me money, brother, to help my shit, I'm gonna take it, but I need to find out who these people are.
Yeah, a bit naive.
And what? And that's the word, naive. He was fucking naive.
Very naive to go there.
He was fucking naive, and I can't support that kind of naivety, because people hold it to a certain standard.
Yeah, man.
But what I can't do is lie.
Respect.
and make up excuses. I have to tell the people what happened 2 weeks prior.
No, well done.
I'm not against peers. For me, at the moment, and you know, people give me backlash for this, but guys, you need to remember. You want me to tell you the truth, or you want me to bullshit you? Because I'm not doing
the truth.
Yeah, I'm not doing human beings' work. I'm doing God's work.
Powers.
None of these human beings can reward me. So, you want me to tell you what happened? I'm telling you what happened. He's fucking naive for doing that shit. I would never do something like that. I believe they edited to make him sound bad, but at the same time,
I believe that as well.
every fucking one of these vaccines are made for the same purpose.
100%.
So you understand what I mean?
That's why it sounds bad.
Exactly.
That's
So if somebody say that, you should be like, no, hell fucking no.
Yeah, but
So you know, as much as I love peers, I'm like, bro, like no, you can't do that, man.
Did you tell him that?
Do that? Yeah, I told him that.
Yeah, man.
But I said it publicly as well.
Yeah, man.
Because I'm not gonna hide behind no closed door and tell peers, yo, you're naive for doing that, bro. Because he called me, man.
Yeah, man.
He called me and he's like, you know, Remeece, the heat is on him. Like,
I see it in like 24 hours, 1 million views straight. People wanted to see his fool. People wanted to see that, brother.
But you know, you need to understand. This is why Remeece go and do what Remeece does, because I don't need no backing from anybody. People think I need backing from anybody. I don't need no backing from anybody. I go on the street and deal with the people.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? If you want to back me, no problem. You understand? But I will go out there and deal directly with the people. So therefore, I'm not doing human beings' work. When you do God's work, you're going to do a certain amount of the people's work through God. You understand what I mean? So yeah, he was naive to do that. And, you know, if his intentions are not great, are not good, we're going to see it. It's going to come out. Every one of these people will be exposed. Yeah.
It's like you can't vouch for nobody out here. You can't, brother.
I don't know. I can, man.
You don't vouch for yourself.
No, I can vouch for you, bro. I'll tell you why I can. I have to, because we're human beings, man. Me supporting this right now is me vouching for you, bro.
I heard that.
But you don't have to.
I didn't go to BBC or Channel 4.
No, you don't have to, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
These people wanted me to be in a documentary where the world could see me, even though they're gonna discredit me.
Yeah, they'll paint you away.
But I came here. You know, when they put me on the documentary, they send me the emails. They want me to be a part of it, just like peers went and be a part of it.
Yeah.
They went to peers and they went to me. I said, and I told you about what they need to sign.
Yeah,
that
they didn't sign it. They didn't sign it.
Yeah, 3 times they tried to send different representatives to me in different angles.
That shows
Same
their
result.
angle already.
Yeah,
exactly.
After the documentary,
same fucking result.
They can send any title footage on you.
Exactly.
And cut it up and screw it anyway.
You know what they said in the documentary?
What?
They said, that's Remeece. You didn't watch the documentary?
Which one?
On Channel 4. It came out a few months ago. They said Remeece is the leader of FootSoldiers. And these FootSoldiers, they get there in momentum. We need to step our game up. This is what the fucking woman said. This is what I'm saying. These mainstream media, they hang themselves because you're supposed to be neutral.
Yeah. Now you made yourself opposition.
Yeah, you just said we need to. What do you mean we need to up our game?
Like a counter.
But the media's never neutral though. It's always
because they're all part of the agenda, brother. They all go to the same lodges and they all go to do the same rituals, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Remeece, man, sorry, bro. We're getting to the end of the interview, man. We got the next one. Matt, you know.
Yeah, I just want to throw a sidetrack question
How long
on
we
this.
have left? What time?
4 minutes. Literally.
You want to drop the freestyle? Go on.
I'm going to freestyle.
No, not the freestyle, the tune. Go on.
So are we against the medical system then?
No.
That's just one vaccination.
No, this is
they
what
can put
people.
that across anywhere.
Good question.
No.
You know,
They're gonna. Good question. But this is what they're trying to make it look
you
like
bleed
we're
right now.
against.
They're gonna stitch you up. Are you gonna let them stitch you up while you're unconscious? They can put anything in you.
But when you're unconscious, they can do anything to
That's
you
my
because
point.
you're
So
unconscious.
do we trust, hospitals and doctors now?
Damn.
Not to that degree because we gotta use them, bro.
Exactly.
Remember, There's good and bad in everything.
Yeah.
There's whistleblowers, like what they like using that name. There's whistleblowers in the medical side. I know a lot of people who is not with this vaccine shit and with us.
Yeah.
So we need people in everywhere.
But that same way they can put anything into that vaccine. Yeah. They could tell you they're doing this and that same
and then
potion is in there, innit?
Of course.
But it's just we have to trust in God and trust ourselves.
There you go, and that's the end result.
That's the end result, for real.
Yeah, man.
Yes, people, man. That was Remeece, the man,
Deep,
the legend, the myth. Yo,
man.
Crazy.
Yeah,
but listen, we're looking to get a live PA freestyle from Remeece.
We do it then.
Nah, let's run that.
We do it then. Yo! Alright then. Locked in. Yo! Mama, don't take the vaccine. Papa, don't take the vaccine. 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 Brother, don't take the vaccine. Sister, don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Yo, you know what them a come for the children them do? Yo. Children, don't take the vaccine. Kids, don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Listen to the word. Alright, yo, youngsters busting rifles from the east side, and Kaka try run and getting feet tied. He cried, run government off of the seaside. We fight, lockdown, ooh, let he try. He die, lyrically man madder than Jigga. Throw away the gun, crime scene get rid of. Long time man a killer, cut out your liver. Show that to the dark and make them name that for dinner. Yo, who the fuck is you Pfizer? Me the darkest. Ask it, chop up, wrap up Moderna in a basket. Wash it, vaccine I want it. 16 me blast it. Me I miss the target. Walk it me top. Yo, mama, don't take the vaccine. Papa, don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Powers for breakfast, yo, brother. Don't take the vaccine. Sister. Don't take the vaccine. Powers for breakfast, them say. A max life, them say. Don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Children, don't take the vaccine. Kids. Don't take the vaccine. Hold on, it at the start. Don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Put mask pa who? You mask who me walk through. You ask who me blast who. No kung fu, you big clown, you cartoon, you baboon. We are foot soldiers. We walk it. Foot soldiers. We not switch. Them ask who is Remeece. Them ask rude, me blast who. No vaccines around here, me nah do. Pfizer, Moderna, you tools, you fools. My body, my temper, my choice, my rules. Parents start removing your kids from school. Satanic race them want create from you. Only vaccine of vegetables and fruits. Fresh air, fresh ginger, fresh orange, fresh roots. Yo, mama, don't take the vaccine. Papa, don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. When my brother them there, when my bum buck like brother them, you more and jump up, yo, brother. Don't take the vaccine. Sister. Don't take the vaccine. Don't make them vaccinate your children. This is not a vaccine. Yo, don't ramp with me. Yo, children, listen to me. Kids. Don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Don't take it. But yo, the only peoples the peoples have is the peoples themselves. You hear me? The only peoples the peoples have is the peoples themselves. Trick who? Fool who? Asian, black, Arab, Latino. Don't take the nonsense. I'm in the booth again.
Hey, are you crazy? Yo, big up Remeece, man. Big up.
I'm flying, man.
Yo, this is Power to Breakfast Show, and we are out.
Yes, sir.
Yo, please follow my man, Remeece.
Yeah, man.
Say your Instagram, please.
Remeece, REMEECEMUSIC. You have to type in the whole name to find me because them censor me and shadow ban me, you know.
Oh, man. Myself, 100 eyes, Chilling Talent Mafia. Make sure you go follow Mott's live.
Yeah,
at Mott's_live on Instagram, and we are out.
Yeah, man. Greetings.
Have a blessed day.
Greetings. Jamaica, Africa.
Powers.
Powers.